Howdy! Today I would like to share this amazing collection of figures and statues from JD Studio Korea. Actually, the collection was so large that I will do 2 separate videos to cover it. I would also like to thank my Korean friend Yongbong73 helped to arrange this visit. Jim Yongbong, 감사합니다. Jim Yonggu, 감사합니다. Thank you very much. Go follow them on Instagram. A lot of goodie photos. Although open for visitors, but make sure to make an appointment in advance so they can send you the address. For your information, Google Maps doesn't work too well in Seoul, so having the address helps a lot. Upon arrival, you will see this warehouse housing the gallery and offices. Okay, let's start the tour with the main showroom. Okay, upon enter, you see a dark room of the display cabinets and the lights surrounding, with a centerpiece display and tons of display cabinets on the side. Let's take a look around. We have the Queen Studios life-size bust, and then several cabinets, statues. Why don't we start here? Take a look. Okay. I think first we have the horror figures, the fantasy statues. And then we have the heroes, Batman, Daredevil, Thor, etc. Then we have the Transformer, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with statues, as Hong Kong space are quite limited. Thus, I don't have a lot of experience with statues. So what do you guys think? It's a huge collection. Thanos and others. This way, Godfather, Scarface, Basic Instinct. And then you have a very nice special effect Iron Man with the gantry set up with UV lighting. Then we have a Monkey King on the top of the shelf. There's another Gundam display in the Armory. Then we have the classic scene from Star Wars Episode 4, Darth Vader, and some more statues. More Star Wars. Okay, here I think you have the bad guys statues, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, etc. Then you have everything Star Wars figure. There is Sith and Jedi, the prequel, the Rogue One, Danny Yan. It's a huge collection. Then we have the more statues. There's a nice Medusa statue. Do you know who made this? I don't know, but it looks amazing with his snake's hat. Then you have the 3 Damn Toys quarter scale World of Warcraft statues. I used to love the game. Every day I get off from work, I spend at least 8 hours going online with my friends doing raids. You have 3 orcs there. Nice details. Those are based on the movie. And then you have cool models Vikings. I also have those. Then we have a cockpit of Macross. Japanese animation, and with the pilot up front. So it's a huge, the one that wears the F-14 convert to a robot. Look at the cockpit, the LED light, it's amazing. Then you have more Gundam on the display here. I'll be honest, I'm only familiar with RX-78 as I'm old-timer, I don't know the other models. But you look at that, the details, the weathering, and the background, so much attention. It's like you're watching a real movie instead of a cartoon. Look at the background, the trees, the mountains, the mud, the terrains. The weathering, wow. Again, just crazy details. Then you have more statues. The Berserker, I think I got it right. And then the Ghost Rider. What's the other one? I'm not familiar with that. Anybody knows? Very amazing. Definitely worth it if you have the space to hold it, to display it. Then we have the Oriental Heroes. We have a collection of Romance of Three Kingdoms, the generals, and the horses. Some of the horses are rubberized articulate. Look at the details on the armor. Each one has a unique character. It's very amazing. I like those series, but take up too much space, so I kind of hesitate to collect it. Then we have Storm Riders, another popular Hong Kong comics that was made into a movie, and these characters are based on the movie. All of those were released by Bay, the Storm Riders. There's another display case for Bay Storm Riders here with all the characters they released from the movie. Amazing details. It's a very unique collection. Okay, let's take a look. We have another legend here, Tron Legacy, with Flint riding the life cycle and his dad in his pajamas. Okay, then we have PoE guns, a very articulate mobile figures series. Okay, let's see what we got here. Then we have the baseball figures, statues. LA Dodgers. I suspect he's probably a Korean player. I'm not familiar. Anybody know? Details are nice. Then we have the XMen cabinet. You see Thanos from the Guardian of the Galaxy. You got Storm riding in the back. You got Colossus. You got Wolverine. You got Iceman, you got Cyclops, you got Professor X and Magneto. Very nice. And I suspect that they will grow pretty fast with the toys era, and Social Toys releasing so many X-Men figures in the future. Amazing collection. Then we have another display case for the Japanese animation. Very nice details. Wow, this one has to be my favorite. The 1/6 scale diorama for Age of Ultron with all the key characters, key heroes. You have Cap throwing the shield at the Ultron, and then you have Black Widow beating the Ultron sentry, and then Thor and Vision flying around in the background, and then of course Iron Man, and then Hawkeye. Anybody know who makes this? I'm not familiar who make 1/6 scale statues. This looks amazing. I'm sure if you put them together, it will look stunning. Okay, next, the Batman family. Basically, they got tons of Batman family here. You got the what's his name? Christian Bale Batman. You got the Heath Ledger Joker. You got Harley Quinn. You got the Penguin from the Gotham TV series, you got Riddler, you got Bane, you got Two-Face, you got Halle Berry as Catwoman. You name it, it's there. Amazing. Then another diorama base for Gundam, so I guess he likes Gundam. This one is the classic scene where Gundam cut over the droid and you show the special LED effect. It's amazing. You cut it in half. Then on to quarter scale. Here you have the quarter scale Hot Toys Iron Man, Joker, Christian Bale, and then they have two War Machine and Iron Patriot in the back, probably by Play Imaginative. They did release some quarter scale, but not very popular though. Then we have the DC family. Jesus. Look at all those Batman, Superman, Harley Quinn, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, Joker, Lobo, Flash. Wow, you name it, it's there. Even got Green Lantern from Sideshow, and then the Jor-El in the back. Nice collection. Another quarter scale cabinet. So they told me that some of the famous Korean sculptors did Wizardess Facility. For example, Kei Kim who did the Marilyn Monroe, did visit and autographed the figure base for them. So very impressive for these quarter scale figures. Just amazing. Another one. We got the fresh one, the Neon, the Indiana Jones. You have to see this in person to be amazed at the details. It's almost like lifelike. Very, very amazing details. Okay, on to the Game of Thrones display. Basically, most of them are released by Free Zeros and then other brands to fill the gap. Of course, your Daenerys. Well, the hair needs work. Not too good. You have the Bastard, the Hound, the White Walker, Arya, Tyrion, Jon Snow with the horse, another Jon Snow, Sir Mormon, Lannister. Wow, it's a nice collection. Then we have the Queen Studio life-size bust. You have Loki, the Terminator series. One thing to note that the skin and the muscle actually uses silicone materials, so once you touch it, it feels like a real person. And the with the hair, just scary. Then we have a Big Bang. For those who don't know, Big Bang is a famous K-pop group. And actually, JD Studio worked on some of the sculpts that was released by Enter Bay. All these are released by Enter Bay, by the way. So, very nice details, very stylish clothes, and just amazing. And some quarter scale as well. Then the masterpiece. Okay, so actually for the masterpiece, they actually set up a sensor. Once you occupy a certain area, it will automatically turn on the electrics, the lights, the turntable. As you can see, the left side is supposed to simulate the Batcave, with the Batmobile rotating on the turntable, the lights, and then there's the stairways. You see right there, where upstairs you have Jim Gordon, Alfred, and Robin looking down at the tumbler. Look at the details on the fixtures, the weathering. Wow, just crazy details. And by the tumbler, you have Lucius Fox talking to McDonald Joker. You see, the turntable is slowly spinning. Quite amazing details. And then the spear light up in the back. Okay, on the other side, he took advantage of it and built a Justice League set, kinda. Because the Batpod is kinda out of place, the Batpod should be the Nolan trilogy Batman, not the JL Batman. But anyway, he also has several bat suits on the Hall of Armors, if you can call that. So depending on the mood of Bruce, he can pick which suit he wants. Upstairs, we have Flash, we have Catwoman looking down, and then there's the wall of Bat computers. By the way, when you activate the sensors, all these monitors goes on. It's quite amazing. Then you have Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman looking down. See, the lights go off. Now the armors are dark. The Hall of Armors are dark. But once you activate it, let's see, I step back. It goes on, just like that. Amazing, huh? And to top that, we have the next display, which has like countless number of figures. I dare you to count how many figures is there. It's just crazy amount. Not just superhero figures, also other figures. They have Hot Toys, Enter Bay, other brands, customized, a lot of things. Just anything you name it is here. You have the Crow from Hot Toys, you have the Japanese band customized, you have the big band, the K-pop, I like the drum set, and other musicians. Okay. You even have Jimi Hendrix in the back. And then of course there's Elvis in the front. The King. Then a lot of Spider-Man, Electro, Venom, Thanos, Hawk. Just amazing collection. And then there's Hulkbuster on the back. You take a look at the side. Can you count how many layers of figure there is? How many rows? There's Doc Ock, Hulkbuster, Odin. Just amazing. Then we have the Hall of Armors. I'm sure you have seen the Hall of Armor display many times, but this time, this one is amazing. You look at the light and the effect. How is this set up? On the back, you have the standard Hall of Armors with Mark 1 to Mark 7. But on the side, you have Happy Hogan. Alright, Tony's right-hand man. Ultron, Damage Mark 1. You have Ultron Prime, the workbench where Tony has his toys, Mark 42. And then Tony playing with his toys. And then at the control, you have Agent Coulson. And in the back, you have a working in assembling Mark 3. Quite amazing details. And just like the movie, below all that sits the Hall of Armor for the House Party Protocol. Well, I'm sure he does not have all 41 armor suits there because Hot Toys have not released that much. But I think he probably has every Hot Toys Iron Man release in there somewhere. You can see, you even have the 2 Hulkbuster, the Eagle, and the Ironmonger sitting there. So do you remember each suit? It's amazing. There's an Ultron stuck in there, a Cobra. And also have the Chase variant of Milk, War Machine Mark 1, the Sub-Zero, the Shanghai Shiny Gold Midas, Iron Patriot, the standard Midas, and the back version, Mark 7. And there's more Iron Man on the back. And then of course there's Hulkbuster, another War Machine, and then you have Spidey doing his homework on the side. Quite an amazing collection. Actually, there is another row of display on top of the cabinets. You have a pair of quarter-scale Batman Joker, a bunch of Gundam models. Wow, so much Gundam. Then on to we have the Star Wars Troopers, various forms or incarnation. Luke on his speeder bike, some droids, and then you have some Japanese samurai armors, then some Predators, and then the DC. I like the Red Robin, he looks amazing. So basically, his collection is so wide in variety, you can always find something you like in here. And the end, more and more Marvel Iron Mans. Quite a collection he got here. I'll give you a hint on what to expect on the new videos. More figures in another showroom. Okay, see you later then. Bye.